Hi everybody, it is me, Bonkai922, here to bring you Taizai didn't come out. This isn't gonna be Taizai. Taizai didn't come out, apparently. Attack on Titan did, but I'll probably do that maybe tomorrow. Um I just saw Mobile Suit Gundam F91, the movie. This movie was kind of very interesting, I have to say. I've been reading the summary right now. Set in Universal Century 0123. This takes place 30, 30 years after Char's counterattack. Now, the concept is simple. Basically, there's no more Zeon. Zeon is gone and forgotten, pretty much. They are gone and forgotten in the annals of time. In fact, in this movie, the very beginning, these kids are running away from the people that are attacking them, which is the Crossbow Militia. They go into a museum. In the museum, you see Zaku's. So that is how they are treating this whole situation. That the Zeons are forgotten, and the Zaku's are like a historical artifact right now. Now, the Earth Federation, pretty much, complacent of generations of peace, and these people attack them, known as the Crossbow Militia of Cosmo Babylonia, run by the female interest to the main character in this series, in this movie, grandfather. More to a point, Cecily's grandfather, Metzer Rona. Now, her grandfather's a nice guy. He was a very gentle soul. And the real, though, problem is Cecily's father, known as Iron Mask. And that's the other thing about this movie that kind of threw a curveball to me. Lots and lots and lots of Star Wars undertones. There is one scene in this movie. This woman Anne Marie, who's in one of the mobile suits, and the music they're playing, come on, Vader theme Empire music, just right there. I'm like, damn. In fact, you take a look at the mobile suits that the Crossbones are using. Take a look at their faces. Familiar? Yeah. It's called Vader. Yeah, the faces look Vader. And Hermes, come on. He's Darth Vader. That's what he was. It's pretty clear. Especially when you look at the relationship between him and Cecily. Later in the movie, yeah. Towards the end. Definitely. 100%. Especially the conversation she has with him and refers to him as a machine. I'm sorry for spoiling it. But there are a lot of those overtones. Now, the Crossbones mobile suits were pretty interesting looking. It should be noted that this is what I'm noticing. In this movie, and I did take a look at episode 1 of Victory Gundam. In this movie, and in Victory Gundam, I'm going to state it right now. These two series are probably the most brutal Gundams I'm probably going to ever watch. Reason? And this is going to be spoiling here. I apologize if I'm spoiling. In this movie, Iron Mask releases what is known as the bugs onto the colonists, into the colony. They're basically these motorized spinning wheels of death with spikes on the end of them. It's a circle. It's got spikes on the, around the circle. And they roll around killing people. It is literally a liquidation of the population in the colony. Not to toot their own horn, Victory Gundam, but I saw episode 1, and yeah, this is gonna be fucked up. That's something on a totally different note. But yeah, I mean, it was just so fucked up, this Iron Mask guy, what he was doing. And I will say that post-Zeon is kind of interesting in a way. Because with the universal centric, because when you think about it, here's how you look at it. Especially when we get into once I get into Victory Gundam, I know I'm gonna get into a whole new kind of scenario altogether. But there is no longer any Char Aznable. Char Aznable has long and been forgotten, and there is no longer Zeon. There is no longer Principality of Zeon. There wasn't really in this movie. I will say this: Iron Mask, he ain't no Char. He's Darth Vader. I think it's pretty obvious there. But I will say this one guy, Zambini, he could have been a Char. I would say he would be Char's counterpart. And not just because he has blonde hair and blue eyes and an eye patch, but his like philosophies, I guess. Can I tell you right now what Iron Mask was doing? Shaw would never do that. I'm sorry. I don't care how you look at it. He wouldn't send a bunch of mechanized death wheels to kill the colonists in the colony. I can tell you right now, that would never happen. I'm sorry. Definitely not happen. But regardless, I give this a 9 out of 10. The Gundam itself, holy shit. I wonder, which one's the quickest? F91 or Setsuna's Gundam? I wonder about that, because in this movie, that Gundam was pulling off some crazy-ass speed. Really crazy-ass speed. Like, he was going so fast. After images. Like, damn. You guys go hard on the paint. But, yeah, 9 out of 10 for this one. Also, this was interesting. I enjoyed the movie. The music was pretty interesting. The whole Empire and Star Wars theme, though, I gotta say, this... listen, I don't want to say this. I gotta say it. But I think we've come to a point where, a director like J.J. Abrams was able to create Star Trek. Okay. And now he's coming out with Star Wars, which premieres this Friday. I truly believe this. Is it really impossible to suggest this a live action Gundam movie? Don't give it to Michael Bay, because he's going to fuck it up. Give it to J.J. Abrams or James Cameron. What's you got to lose, man? But that's just my thoughts on that. But overall, back to on topic, 9 out of 10 for this movie. It was pretty damn good. But I'm not going to give it a 10 out of 10, because that's what I gave fucking Unicorn. And like I said, for post Xeon. Not bad. Not bad. And I still got to get through Victory. Listen, I saw episode 1, which is supposedly episode 4 of Victory. Holy shit. I might just watch that episode again. Because it was so fucking grisly as fuck. And chances are when I watch episode 2, 3, and 4, and so on and so forth, it's going to get more grisly. So, I'm Bonkai Nitro 2. I'll see you guys later. Iron Mask. Cecily. I am your father. She already knew that. Yes, I went there. I'll see you guys later.